Dallas, Texas, and the Texas State Fair. A football setting unlike any other. The Cotton Bowl cut in half. 50% crimson, 50% burnt orange. The Sooners and the Longhorns have played here since 1932. Today, they battle for the golden hat and bragging rights, and the outcome of this game can echo for a long time. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Longhorns will kick this deep to get us going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Oklahoma's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here we go. This is fun. An atmosphere unlike any other in the middle of a state fair. It's crimson and cream against the burnt orange.
And Chris, for people that have never been here to watch this, you're right. We're right in the middle of the Texas State Fair. Big Texas out there. We got corn dogs. We got fried, any kind of food you can imagine. This is one of the best settings there is in college football.
Remember, last time they played, the Sooners pulled out a close one. That was a heartbreaker for the Longhorns.
You know, when I think of this rivalry, Chris, it's one of those rivalries that just goes back and forth and back and forth. Oklahoma had that narrow win last time out. You know that has Texas's attention today.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. What's cool about the battle for the golden hat is that it's a wearable trophy. You see the winning side, they went and grab that hat, Kirk, and they take a picture that lasts a lifetime.
And Chris, think about it over the years, all the different folks that have been able to have a chance to put that hat on. Charlie Strong, of course, when Texas had a big win. Baker Mayfield, Vince Young, and it goes back and forth. And you're right, today, whoever wins this game, they're going to be quick to get that hat on.
Let's it fly out of the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Oh, my gosh. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open scoring. Now they get set to kick it away. Turner trying to create good field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going a pick 6 last time out here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The Sooners looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
They'll run it from the gun. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and I got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Again, makes it second and medium. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Tries the right with a quick throw. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise and doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Hoping for another chapter in this tremendous rivalry. Could have been playing since 1900.
Yeah, that's really what makes college football what it is. And I think all the concern with the realignment was we would potentially lose games like this. It's great to see Texas and OU still be playing for many years to come.
And this one is caught.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
3rd down after that running play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, and the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no-man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option and to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
The Sooners are going to cash in this red zone trip. Scanning the field, it's Arnold. Caught quickly. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Returner looking to create better field position. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. If there's one guy on this defensive side, Kirk, who can be a game wrecker, it's this elite pass rusher. Very much on the quarterback's mind today.
Yeah, Chris, but it's going to be very tough. This quarterback does a nice job of moving around in the pocket, and also he's going to have an awareness of exactly where this guy is and have a clock in his mind about how quickly that ball needs to get out. Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. Scanning the field, it's Manning. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
And the Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Down he goes, a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The Sooners will bring their punt team on the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. On 1st down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. And they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. To throw, it's Manning. Quick throw to the left. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Choosing to return the punt. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Ball handed off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
The Sooners will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Play action here on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Helm. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Blue. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Dropping back, it's Manning. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Off the play fake on first down. The pass rush closing in. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
And sack sets up second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. It's a draw to the back. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? It's a shotgun run call. They've got him down out near the 40.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
And the Sooners will crank up the tempo. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
Bringing it back, it's Bolden. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. So after the incompletion, it's second down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle, it's Bond. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Longhorns are on the move here. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's a short completion to the tight end. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows one or two more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And they pick up the first on the ground. Longhorns look to keep this drive moving.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Longhorns line up with a 1st and goal. With the catch, it's Golden. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
They break the huddle for 3rd and goal. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd downs this drive. Dropping back, it's Manning. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas. But they slow the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. Man, did they make that look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bowman. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman. But DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, but running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
The Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Using his legs. It's Barnes. Breaking free at midfield. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and they get you the yards you need.
And the back gets the football. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Oh, it's a reverse. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. Were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Throws it to the right. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? He's at the 50. At the 30 now. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Longhorns. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And now the try here for the extra point. No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The Sooners looking to run some tempo here. He hands it off from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the Sooners will line up to kick it away. That's his fourth punt already today. Oh, and he's got some space here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? And he lofts one deep over the middle. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And the back now goes in motion. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Dropping back, it's Manning. Quick spin on the run.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
The Longhorns looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point is good, and they're in front now, 28-3. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second? Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
My, oh my. Now that's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The pass and catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
Here comes the point after attempt.
Is on for the extra point.
To make the extra point, the trail now 28-10. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. You'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Helm. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. To throw, it's Manning. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see would anybody come up with it once it was in the air.
This one is right through, and they add to the lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return starts from inside the 5. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless and ball hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slugfest that real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Single back takes the handoff. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7. He has been a game wrecker today for this defense, taking advantage of this big stage.
And Chris, when we sat down with him in our production meeting, he didn't have a lot to say. He was very focused on what he needed to do. Just had a feeling he might step up and have a big game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
You know, Chris, this offense has had a big day today. That first half, they seemed to be moving the ball almost every time they had a possession. They were putting points up on the board. Now to start this third quarter, they don't convert here on third down. They have so much confidence. I wouldn't be shocked to see them still go for this here.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. He'll be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense gets a second chance after the roughing the punter penalty. To the air, it's Manning. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Try and muscle for the first down. And the defense bows up and stuffs him right at the line.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Longhorns will line up to boot it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
The Sooners come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pass, it's Arnold. Caught, completion. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? He hands it to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt flies out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Caught behind the line. It's Bond. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Spahn. Breaks loose at the 40. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Grab behind the line. It's Spahn. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Longhorns pick up enough to get a 1st down there. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Back to pass. It's Manning. Couldn't find anybody open. Just has to throw it away. Down in the red zone to kind of play that decides football games. Looking to chuck it again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the beatdown continues. And the Burnt Orange beginning to pull away from their rivals, Kirk, here in Dallas.
Yeah, Chris, Texas has done a really good job on both sides of the football. Put themselves in a position now, as you said, to pull away and put this game away.
Here's the point after attempt.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. Coverage team brings down the returner. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? On 1st down, it's play action. Defense is coming after him. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5.
False start offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 2nd down after that previous play. Here comes a handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield and rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
The Sooners will send the punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Running out of time in the pocket. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the return brought down by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
2nd down play coming up. To throw, it's Arnold. It's a short completion to the big tight end. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And there's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, hold them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's caught downfield. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. It's nice execution to pick up the 1st down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that 1st down.
Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. The defensive play brings up 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. And the Sooners hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Quarterback keeps the football. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach. But, again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
kicking team on now for the extra point. And there's the point after. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Can he get there on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
A booming kick. It's good from 59 yards away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He bought some time, now lets it go. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Back to pass. It's Arnold. It's caught. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense is short of the first down marker.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's an out route, the catch made. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Sooners pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And he'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
2nd down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Arnold. The ball is caught. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to 36. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First down for the offense.
The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a 2-score game. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Turn begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Manning. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, a questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
The Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner is brought down. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Barnes. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
And the Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. The shotgun running play call. Running with purpose. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit going now. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the +42.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Caught in the backfield. It's Bond. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Now it's 2nd down here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Looks right for a quick completion. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Handoff as they try to work the clock. The importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. Play for a little shred of pride. Running back grabs it on the screen. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. The receiver makes the catch. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw it again. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The Sooners come up to the line in the hurry-up. Trying for a fourth down completion. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass is batted down, broken up on fourth down. What a play. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.